interference. It's one of them.
Yes.
You are a member of the public.
Yes.
You have not opened any case with IPID against General Patlane.
No.
Where do you get the right to just stand up from where you were and go to Patlane's house? The honorable members are right. If you listen to what Honorable Mngongo was asking you, he was telling you that you did not have any business to be there. Whether it was going to be appointing or anything, you have not opened a case, and you must tell the people of South Africa that I was there wrongfully. Don't try and justify something that is not there. Number two, let's deal with the dramatis personae. The dramatis personae, the people who were there at the braai. You say you say they were invited by you.
Yes. Or I sent the
invitation.
Yes.
On behalf of Mr. O'Sullivan.
Correct.
Okay. Let's go through them one by one. Just mention a name.
General Sabia.
What justified his invitation?
Yet he had been mentioned in the joining the dots document.
No. You said that it was a braai and a book launch.
Yes.
And then joining the dots, is it the book that was being launched there?
It had just been...
Joining the dots is a separate document from the braai and the book that was being launched.
It was...
Yes.
At one table, yes.
No. Wait. The people were invited for a braai, isn't it? And there was also a book launch. But there was a third item there, which was a document called Joining the Dots. Am I correct?
Correct. That is how I remember it,
yes. Yes, it's not the book that is alleged to have been launched at that event. Because yourself and Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, when you talk to us about inviting, number one, inviting people to the braai. Number two, that there is also a book that was being launched. You even said that he came with some copies of the book.
Yes,
What was the title of the book?
Creature.
Yes. So number three, there is this document called Joining the Dots, which when you are pressed to explain what it means, you say it was about how he exerted influence in the criminal justice system. Am I correct?
How Mr. Sullivan exerted influence.
Yes. Or how he immersed himself.
It was, how I understood it, was to join the dots of how things were connected to show capture in the criminal justice system. That's how I understood it. But I understand.
It's fine. If it was wait, let's follow your explanation. That it was meant to illustrate how a capture manifests itself in the criminal justice system. That's what you are saying.
Yeah.
So what was the position of Sibia in the SAPS at the time?
He wasn't in the SAPS. He was at City of Johannesburg at the time.
And then how was the City of Johannesburg joined in the dots?
No, it wasn't. It was City of Johannesburg wasn't in the...
It was not joined in the dots.
No.
So...
It wasn't joined in the dots.
No, remember Sibia was invited by you.
Yes.
So are you saying that he was Iranian?
No. It's like a... I don't know how many page document. I have given it to the evidence leaders as well.
Yeah. I want to understand, was Sibia a friend of Mr. Paul O'Sullivan?
I don't think a friend, but they knew each other, yes.
If a person organizes a bribe, can you just look at people?
No, he knew.
Can
General
you just look at people in the police service and say, no, I'm now throwing the dice, whichever way it falls, I will invite this one, I'll invite this, I'll invite that.
Yeah, no,
Do you agree with me that those people were carefully selected?
Yes.
If we ask you about them one by one, will you explain why each one of them was there in that bribe, if it was a bribe?
I could explain, where they're from, although
No, I'm not asking about where they are coming from. I'm asking about what legitimizes their presence at the bribe. So the questions are very difficult for Mandla, the late Mandla Matlangu. What was the reason for him being there at the bribe? What was the reason for Mr. McBride to be at the bribe?
So Paul said, invite these people, and that's what I did. So it wasn't me that decided who came or for what purpose he decided on who to invite, if that makes sense.
No, it does not make sense.
But,
we are investigating public interference in the work of the criminal justice system. And the fact that we put to you now shows exactly how you and Mr. Paul O'Sullivan have captured the IPID. That is why you are even able to invite them without explaining to us whether you had a friendship with them or what. And it's not only those two IPID. You also invite Sibia from the city of Johannesburg. You are unable to tell us why did he have to be there?
I don't know.
Do you agree with me that you don't know why they were there? Or you don't know the logic behind their invitations?
Correct. I don't know if there was a plan or a what do you call it? What's the word?
Or a conspiracy or a plot?
No. A play, like a move, in a game of chess or whatever what it was. But it wasn't. I don't know why they were invited. I just sent the invitations and I bought the meat, and it was 2 hours. It was not a meeting on how to overthrow anything at all.
Okay. Was after you were arrested for impersonating as an IPID official. The IPID officials who were with you in the car, was there any action taken against them at their workplace?
Was there any
action taken against them?
I don't know.
But you might have heard if there was anything.
I have no idea. I know that Mandla was shot.
Yeah?
I know that Mandla Mahlangu was killed, but I don't know.
What was it after he went there?
Hey?
Was it after he went?
He was supposed to be giving evidence, I think. Anyway, yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to finish that sentence. Yeah, very tragic.
Did you ever have I-pit letterheads in your hands?
No, letterheads. I remember Paul had. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know what a letterhead is.
You must tell me what is it that you remember?
What I remember is that there were allegations that he had a letterhead. I've never sent a letter on a letterhead, iPad letterhead. I haven't.
Why, when we ask you questions, you make a statement, and when you must complete the statement, you make a 360 degrees turn? Why? All these members, each one of them who asked you a question, you will start by responding to the question, and in the middle of your statement, you make a 360 degree turn. It's exactly what you are doing now. When I ask you, did you ever have an I-pit letterhead in your hands? You say, I remember Paul had, and then you change it.
No, I mean, maybe I'm not thinking before I answer and just jumping in.
No. I come from a village. Many people in my village don't know English. English is a first language to you. There is no way you can be confused about your language.
I'm not saying I'm confused about my language.
No. You can't do those things to us. Okay, tell me, if we were going to give you an opportunity now, after the questions that honorable members have asked you, what do you say about the allegations that have been made against you by witnesses that have come before us? Your name has been mentioned repeatedly here, not by one witness, more than two, more than three, more than four witnesses, senior police officers who have access to information in the SAPS. What do you have to say about these allegations that have been made against you? You listen to what Honorable Saul said when he spoke to you. He was trying to speak to your conscience.
I'm concerned that you've made a decision that I am guilty and that I must confess. This is how I'm interpreting what you're saying to me.
Who made the decision?
The way that you're putting it to me is, come on, come clean, confess. I maintain my innocence.
Nobody says you are guilty.
That's how you're coming across to me. You said, how Honorable Saul said, it's time to come clean. I have not committed any criminal offense.
Nobody says you are guilty. I am saying to you that there are these allegations, very serious allegations.
They're very disturbing allegations.
Yes.
And I deny having committed any criminal offense. And it is very unfortunate that I've been dragged into this, but I'm here to assist the committee, but I have nothing to confess or about any wrongdoing.
Do you think that there are things that Mr. Paul Sullivan did which are outside the law?
No.
Everything that you did was lawful.
Yeah, I have no reason to believe that anything I have witnessed, that I have not witnessed any Paula Sullivan doing anything unlawful. I've not witnessed it because I would not be able to be sitting here today and speaking to you with a straight face if I knew that he'd done something unlawful.
Has the semi-social relationship give you undue access to certain IP documents?
Not at all.
Has it had undue influence to decision-making in IPID?
I don't know. It's their decisions. So I haven't influenced anyone's decisions, but they're not my decisions to make.
Okay. Let me ask you this last question. I don't want to ask you, I want to respect what you said. The cell phone conversations that several honorable members have made reference to here. Do you understand them to be private and confidential?
Yes, but I mean, it's a whole.
Do you understand them to be private and confidential?
Of course.
And then if there is a legitimate way that you may have to be answerable to those messages, if there was to,
no problem. If I could get my phone back.
Wait. If there was to be a legitimate way where those messages will be accessed and you will have to be answerable, are you ready to answer?
Of course. Sorry, are you finished? If I can get my phone back and we download it and only extract the relevant data and not any of my personal information.
No, there is nothing.
Because they have leaked that.
Yeah, there is nothing personal.
But they have leaked it.
If you come here, listen, if you come here and make an admission before us that you had a semi-social relationship with an office bearer in a government institution, the committee must investigate the extent to which that relationship has influenced the decisions of that office bearer. Do you understand? And maybe not even more than one office bearers. The committee must probe that. Are you ready to have that information being probed?
Not on whatever these things are. These aren't. That's never going to stand up anyway.
Yeah? I don't hear what you're saying.
Oh, no, not on these things that came from Israel with a letter, not even a commissioned statement for chain of evidence. No.
We don't talk about Israel. We talk about, you're not Israel. We talk about you and your semi-social relations. There is no Israel.
I thought you were talking about my phone records.
Yes, that information is in your records.
Purported records, yeah. Purported records. We don't know where these are from.
Kawazen.
Thank you, Chairperson. I just have a few questions to round up and then